Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Finance with Avery. I've got an update for you with this Voyager Digital FTX saga. And so Voyager has responded to the FTX offer to obtain the customer assets. Check out my previous video for more information on that deal, on that offer. And then Sam Bankman-Fried has responded as well, a rebuttal, so to speak. And we'll get all into that in this video. Let's just jump right into it right here. So Voyager has stated that no customer will be made whole under the FTX proposal. And lawyers representing Voyager Digital in their bankruptcy have stated that the FTX deal is a low ball bid dressed up as a white knight rescue that only benefits FTX. In a court filing, Voyager's lawyers said the plan transfers significant value to Alameda FTX and completely eliminates the value of assets that are of no interest to Alameda FTX. And Voyager's lawyers also stated that it seems clear, however, that Alameda FTX's proposal, which was made in contravention of the proposed bidding procedures, was designed to generate publicity for itself rather than value for Voyager's customers. Voyager's lawyers also stated that Alameda FTX essentially proposes a liquidation where FTX serves the role of liquidator. The fair value of Voyager's cryptocurrency assets and loans is subject to negotiation with Alameda FTX. And FTX's CEO Sam Bankman-Fried fired back quickly in a Twitter thread. Let's jump into this right here. So Sam Bankman-Fried stated that Voyager lost customer assets, but it still has the majority left. Why haven't those been returned to customers yet? Sad facts from a bankruptcy process. And he goes into it right here, the bankruptcy process, Chapter 11 bankruptcy, what typically can happen in these situations. He states that, let's say that Voyager has remaining 75% of assets. I don't know the exact number. It seems like the first thing that should happen is that customers get back 75% and then later get back the rest if anything is recovered from 3AC, Three Arrows Capital. But that hasn't happened yet. Why? Well, the traditional process is that before customers get their assets back, they get screwed. First, there's a long drawn-out process during which funds are frozen. It can take years. Remember, Mt. Gox, the process is still going on. That's a whole Bitcoin issue. Definitely Google that if you want to know more about that. Meanwhile, that entire time, various bankruptcy agents are slowly bleeding the customer's frozen assets dry with consulting fees. This can cost customers hundreds of millions of dollars by the time all is said and done. And finally, there's an embedded option. See, if a customer had one BTC, one Bitcoin on the platform, and Bitcoin was worth 30,000, and then it takes years to go through bankruptcy, what do they get back? One Bitcoin or 30,000? Probably whichever is worth less. So the longer the process drags out, the more optionality the customer loses. So what's going on with Voyager? Well, lots of parties were trying to bid 10 cents on the dollar for assets. If a customer had $100 on the platform, a third party would pay $10 for it, get whatever funds remained, maybe $75, and then the customer gets back $10. And meanwhile, Voyager's consultants would be slowly draining the remaining funds by charging fees every month. The bankruptcy process dragged on. This didn't seem right to us. Customers already lost assets. We don't want them to lose more. So we submitted an offer. If accepted, any customer who wanted could come and get back their share of everything that remained as soon as possible. So the customer above would get back $75 immediately and retain their claim in case more was recovered from Three Arrows Capital. It would let customers, if they choose, get the remaining assets back right away with no fees or additional haircut. So who's against our offer? Well, it was voluntary. Customers wouldn't have to use it. But there are parties that would lose from it, third parties who want to take some of the customer's assets as fees. The consultants, for instance, likely want the bankruptcy processes to drag out as long as possible, maximizing their fees. Our offer would let people claim assets quickly, or people who wanted to submit a lower bid, taking a large share of customer assets in the middle. He also states that, as a disclaimer, I also have a stake in this process, but I'm pretty sure our offer hurts the stake. There's a chance equity in Voyager would be worth more at the cost of customers if the process drags out, but equity holders aren't who matter right now. Anyway, in the end, we think Voyager's customers should have the right to quickly claim their remaining assets if they want, without rent seeking in the middle. They've been through enough already. P.S. To clarify, our offer would give Voyager customers back 100% of remaining assets that Voyager has, including claims on anything recovered in the future. And he stated that, and the please give us some excuse to charge more fees on the estate parade begins. targeting some other tweets right there. And Sam Bankman-Fried wraps up the thread right here by stating that, anyway, we've made our offer. Hopefully customers are allowed to choose it if they want. If not, guess it's up to the consultants to ensure prompt liquidity. And so this is very interesting saga going on right there. And I do appreciate the quick responses from both parties right here, with Voyager responding, even though I'm more on the side thinking they should probably take this offer from FTX. FTX is becoming huge in the crypto space. I mean, they already are huge in the crypto space. And I'm more on the side that Sam Bankman-Fried, of course, he's looking out for his best interest as well and for the interest of his company, but he seems to be, with the customer in mind. I mean, he's not going to, I feel like he wouldn't do something that's going to be, derogatory, detrimental to the customer's faith in him and the company, because he wants the customers, us to stay on his platform, to keep investing in crypto. I mean, he's got billions of dollars in crypto. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm pretty sure he was going to be looking out for what's best for crypto in general, for the growth of crypto, for the future of crypto, because, he is tied in the crypto space right there, very much so, financially, mentally, all that going on right there. So this is going to be, more information is definitely going to be coming out with this, and if Voyagers already stated that they have other suitors that are trying to buy them out as well. And whether or not, I'm not sure if FTX is going to try to rebuke that offer, maybe change some things and come back to him, because Voyager, the lawyers of Voyager, they responded with a no basically, but the way they, worded it was pretty, those are fighting words, calling it, a lowball bid dressed up, as a white knight, kind of like, like this wasn't like just a clean, nice, no, thank you. That's offer looks like it's helping you all more. They pretty much were pretty harsh in their wording with the return on that right there. So yeah, I don't know if FTX is going to try to submit another offer. They may just move on, but they are tied up with Voyager as well, with those loans and with Three Arrows Capital. So it's not like they don't have their skin in the game already in this situation with Voyager. They are wrapped up in this financially as well. So yeah, but okay, that's it. I'm going to wrap up the video. I know it's getting kind of long and everything. That's it with the video. More videos on the situation will be coming to the channel, and more other videos as well. Make sure you stay tuned in. All right, take care.